This is the GBN Television News. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines comes to you compliments. Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Wednesday, November the 29th of 2023. I'm Stasia Blake. In the headlines tonight, economists and analysts make projections ahead of the 2024 budget presentation on Monday. Government crossed first legal hurdle to enable universal access to water through the National Water and Sewage Authority Amendment Bill 2023. Public bus shed in Mount Gay fenced around by private entity claiming ownership. And in regional news, U.S. military in Guyana to enhance military readiness and capabilities to respond to what it refers to as threats. Internationally, Sierra Leone imposes nationwide curfew after military barracks attacked. And coming up in sports, Trenchtown continues winning streak in Grenville Cooperative Credit Union St. Andrews Football League. We'll have all the details for you right after the break.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments. Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Good evening. This is GBN's News at 7. We start off tonight's broadcast on a somber note with a man believed to be in his 60s who collapsed and was later pronounced dead on Victoria Street, Grenville this afternoon. The man was identified as Gosselin St. Clair from Cook Hill Road, Grenville, who resided in Paradise with his significant other. According to a family member of the deceased, St. Clair, who is a security officer, was not in the best of health at the time and only recently went to seek medical attention. GBN was informed by an eyewitness that many individuals came to the aid of the former security officer, including a nurse who was nearby and who performed CPR but was unable to revive him. Family members of the deceased who gathered on the scene were seen in tears. Gosselin's significant other, Desiree Ann Robinson, said that he'll be missed by all.
Gosselin is a quiet, loving person. Always willing to help, always helping somebody. Was friend, had plenty of friends all around, and always putting out himself to reach out to people. That's the kind of person he was. His 2 children they're so attached to him, especially the 6 years old. His father is like everything what he have. All during the days, his father is just talk about, even though his father don't come early enough, we'll call and see where his father is. Always tell his father what to do home flying.
As the nation awaits the presentation of government's financial plan for the fiscal year 2024, economists and analysts anticipate a budget that could surpass the $1 billion mark. Beverly Telesford reports.
As the eagerly awaited estimates of revenue and expenditure for 2024 are set to be presented on Monday, financial experts are predicting a $1 billion budget that could shape the economic landscape for the coming fiscal year. Christopher Diali, managing director of Sissons Paint and former senator, has raised concerns, adding his voice to the chorus of speculation surrounding the upcoming budget presentation. He emphasized the need for a balanced approach to ensure sustained economic growth without compromising fiscal responsibility.
I think our budget is going to be $1 billion plus, as we have now gotten into the $1 billion mark. The government have a lot of programs they plan, infrastructurally, health-wise and education-wise, that's going to cost the country some money. So that's why I say it's going to be $1 billion plus. My concern is just the stability of the revenues. We have good things with GDP growth, debt to GDP is in the 60s, and so on, which is all positive. And we need to maximize that, and how they maximize that through their policy. And remember, a budget is our best wish on where we want to go. We need to have the money to go there.
Joining the discussion, Kenny John, Executive Director of Antillean Group and President of the Chamber of Commerce and Industry, echoed similar sentiments to Diali. John emphasized the importance of tax reform as a key component of any comprehensive fiscal strategy.
Taxation-wise, I believe that government have to think about some tax reform. Tax reform, there's an issue right now where government has given a tax moratorium for this year. But further than that, when people owe taxes or businesses owe taxes, the increases exponentially by the interest, etc., etc. We're wondering if that does not have a social impact. No, I'm shy. I know I owe X amount of tax, but it's treated monthly, by the way, exponentially.
Anthony Boson, a former Minister of Finance, provided insights into capital spending concerns, speaking in his personal capacity.
I'm looking at the IMF report on projections for capital expenditure. And I have a concern because I am seeing in this report that capital expenditure in 2022 was 10.5% of GDP. But in 2023, 2024, and 2025, it is moving down to 7.3%, 6.9%, and 6.7%. This to me is worrying. I am hoping that this will not be the guide for the government in terms of its capital spending.
The trio were guests on GBN's Beyond the Headlines program. Reporting for GBN News, Beverly Telesford.
The lower house of Parliament has approved an amendment to the NWASA Act here to dismantle bureaucratic obstacles hindering universal access to water, arguably the most important commodity on earth.
Member of Parliament for St. George North East, Ron Redhead, introduced the National Water and Sewerage Authority Amendment Bill 2023 for debate during a sitting of the lower house on Tuesday. He said the amendment is geared to facilitate the objective of the Water Access and Sanitation in Homes, or WASH program, which is currently being piloted in the Belle Isle community in the St. David constituency of Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell. The WASH program is being executed in collaboration with the Nation Builders Initiative under the Ministry of Mobilization, Implementation and Transformation, MIT, which aims to provide every household in Grenada with access to clean running water and adequate sanitation facilities by 2027.
One of the things that we have discovered is that if you're living on your grandmother's property and she passes, God rest her soul, and she didn't have running water, she didn't do a will, so she didn't will you the property, or it's not administered, you cannot right now get a water connection, even if you have a work and even if you have the ability to pay the water bill. And as such, removing this barrier will help now for you to get the connection so that you could build your bathroom and toilet, that sort of thing, the basic human rights, water, or access thereof.
Minister Redhead said the amendment to the NWASA Act is long overdue.
Places will benefit positively from this. The Honourable Member for St. George North West should feel proud that St. George North West constituency, which has one of the largest concentration of pit latrines in the country, they will now be able to embark on the WASH program, and the people will be able to access running water connection. I can think also of the community of Horeb in Willis, where, Mr. Speaker, you have a situation in which many of the individuals there have been squatting on government lands, used to be an estate, for over 20 years. and it's a challenge for them to get access to running water and electricity, that sort of thing. And so this amendment will help to open up the opportunity for them to get access, as I mentioned, to the basic human right.
The proposed changes to the Nawasa Act must also be approved by senators in the upper house before coming into effect. For GBN News, I'm Nisha Paul.
Meanwhile, in his contribution to the debate on the National Water and Sewage Authority Amendment Bill, Opposition Leader Dr. Keith Mitchell and Member of Parliament for St. George Northwest dismissed Minister Ron Redhead's statements that the constituency, which has been the stronghold of his new national party since 1984, has the highest concentration of pit latrines in the country.
Mr. Speaker, the member gets up, is presenting a bill. Clearly he doesn't understand the bill himself. Clearly he does not. But he finds the opportunity to talk about who has more pit latrine in the entire country. This is the kind of level of debate that is not consistent with this honorable house. You know, Northwest St. George's have the most pit latrine. Where you did your survey, the honorable member to you, Mr. Speaker, where was this survey done? Just open, mouth open, word jump out. In other words, anything to get at the member for Northwest St. George's. It is not about me, it's about the people of Northwest St. George's. I certainly don't have pit latrines, so I'm not the problem.
Dr. Mitchell, who often refers to himself as the father of the House, urged members on the government side to be mindful of their discourse in Parliament.
You, Mr. Speaker, the members in this House seem not to be able to say anything without referring something to deal with Northwest or to the member for Northwest St. George's. But you're barking up a wrong tree. You're barking up a wrong tree, Mr. Speaker. This is the Honorable House. Keep the technical issues at the level that it's supposed to be. This is not a time, you're not on the platform. So when you're on the platform, you can say this and others can deal with you accordingly. But in this House, Mr. Speaker, I wish.
An erected fence hampering the completion of a bus shed in St. George leaves many unanswered questions. Beverly Telesford sought some answers in this report.
The construction of a public bus shed in the Mungay area in St. George has hit a roadblock, with work being halted due to the erection of a fence in the designated construction zone. Minister for Sports and Culture and representative for the St. George Northeast constituency, Ron Redhead, explained that the bus shed project was initiated on land previously reclaimed by the government to address issues of land slippage along the roadside. However, a complication arose when a private entity claimed ownership of the strip of land where the bus shed was being built. This led to the abrupt suspension of construction activities due to the fence being erected by the private landowner. No further progress has been made on the bus shed. When questioned about the current status of the project, Minister Redhead had this response.
Well, it's in the hands of the authorities and should be sorted out in a not too short order.
He promised to provide a comprehensive update to the Grenada Broadcasting Network once the issue has been thoroughly resolved. This situation remains in a state of uncertainty pending the resolution of the dispute. The minister said the physical planning unit is close to a solution. GBN contacted the unit for an update on the matter. However, calls to the department were unanswered. Reporting for GBN News, Beverly Telesford.
This is News at 7. Coming up, the Royal Grenada Police Force reports decrease in vehicular accidents. Stay with us.
At Ariza, we find ways to celebrate you. Little wins or bigger ones. Working hard and staying on track. Meet your need while saving for your dreams with our Chairs to You loan. Get up to $50,000, repayable in up to 10 years, and benefit from a lump sum saving when the loan is repaid. Live those dreams. Follow those steps. Take that leap of faith or invest in yourself. Make a toast. Lift a glass. Cheers to you. Join today and apply. Arise Credit Union. Your financial freedom. Your future.
When you want to know what medicine is best for you,
Atlantic Health.
When you want to get the most affordable medical supplies,
check Atlantic Health.
When you want medicine delivered to your home,
check Atlantic Health.
That's right. All your answers are as close as Atlantic Health Pharmacy, your community pharmacy. And guess what? We offer 24-hour delivery service with free delivery in St. George's. Just call us. Our physical store is located in Parade, St. Paul's, opposite Anvil Supermarket. Open on weekdays from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. and on weekends from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. We offer a wide range of prescription medicines, herbal supplements, and medical supplies like vitamins, nebulizers, first aid kits, and scrubs. A pharmacist and doctor are always available to answer any questions you may have. Visit us or call 415-5660 and speak with our experienced team today. Atlantic Health Pharmacy, around the corner, ahead of the curve.
Why pay full price for your mobile when you can pay half? Just bundle your home internet and mobile services with Flow and save 50% on your mobile bill. That's money in your pockets every month. Plus now you get free YouTube and WhatsApp data. And you can share your plan with up to 3 other numbers. Upgrade now and get a free smartphone. Switch and keep your number. Learn more at discoverflow.co.
Why wish upon a star bank is better by far.
This Christmas, make all your wishes come true with Co-op Bank. Get 100% financing on new vehicles and up to $50,000 cash with discounted rates. No security required. Drive out in style. Make those home renovations. Treat your family and friends and get everything on your Christmas list this year. Apply today and you can be one of 5 lucky customers to win a shopping spree. Or how about some extra fuel for that new ride? And that's not all. Use our electronic banking channels to do transactions and win big. Have it all as you wish this Christmas with Co-op Bank. Visit our website for more details. Terms and conditions apply.
The best deals on tires are at Island Style. Get into the festive spirit with our pre-Christmas style clearance sales starting now. We're slashing prices on our wide selection of high-quality tires, offering unbeatable discounts from 15% to 50% off as we make way for our Christmas store. Enjoy huge savings now on our massive inventory of ceramic and porcelain tires for every need. We've got the perfect tires to make your home merry and bright. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity to give your home a stunning makeover at jaw-dropping prices. Visit us today on Monroe Road in Grandad's. Call 439-TILE. That's 439-8453. Hurry down today. These deals won't last long. It's tires, and more tires on sale. Save money now only at Island Style.
Christmas magical with 100% financing, no payment for 3 months, win cash prizes, and so much more.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 8 weeks of competitive and exciting football, the 13th edition of the Carib Wagiti Super Knockout is down to the grand final. Saturday, 2nd December at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium from 8 p.m. Third place playoff, Hurricanes SC versus Fontenoy United. Then from 10 p.m. we get set for the championship championship matchup between defending champs Paradise FC International and Shamrock SC. The winner walks away with $100,000. Then after the games, we head stateside as we welcome Jamaican dancehall icon Mavado.
Goodbye to me,
Mavado.
Them no in my league.
Mavado. Alongside the Alpha One Band featuring Sakina with performances from Lava Man, Happy Boy, Head On, Little Jello, and Mr. Golden. Admission main stand $60, secondary stand and bleachers $50. The grand final is on this Saturday, December 2nd. Don't miss it. Mavado.
You know, them a flip, so me give them everything in the clip.
Grenada, as we celebrate 50 years of independence.
I love my Grenada.
Made in Grenada presents the celebration of 50 years of Calypso.
Open me a bit of that night, honey.
One stage.
No, not so fast.
One show.
Holding me, controlling.
Grenada's best Calypsonians performing Grenada's greatest hits.
Don't take it out.
Sunday, February 11th, 2024 at 6 p.m. sharp. Grenada National Stadium. More information coming soon.
When the DJ play with her hungry, she raise her hand and she tell me, making love play sweeter than home.
Grenada. We get set for the Camahorn Folk Festival 2023. 3 days of song, drums, music, and everything else that defines us as a people. December 8th to the 10th, 3 days of fun-filled activities. Sutters Bus Terminal. Day 1, December 8th, opening ceremony, Flambeau March, and a host of cultural items. Day 2, Saturday the 9th, it's all day. Breakfast from 6 a.m. Beach activities, traditional mass, music night, featuring some of the Caribbean's legend, Lord Nelson, along with Pink Panther,
You know they misprint me, so
Boise, Woodsman Kelly, Lady Cinti, and more. Day 3, Sunday, December 10th, Folk Night, as we welcome Lacatco Dance Company from Jamaica, traditional drumming, school folk choir, folk dancing, and embedded into the Camahorn Folk Festival on Saturday and Sunday. The Buy Local Expo, organized by the Ministry of Trade. So grab your friends, the entire family, and head on to the Sutters Bus Terminal for the Camahorn Folk Festival 2023. Brought to you by the Ministry of Education, Youth, Sports, and Culture.
Like family, it's always exciting when lottery players get together. Now the lottery games are joining in the fun. Check out the multiplier family of Instacash games. 5 times the cash at $2, 10 times the cash at $3, and 20 times the cash at $5. On your tickets, match any of our numbers with any of the winning numbers and win the prize below that number. There's more. Multiply your winnings up to 5 times, 10 times, or 20 times more. Winning is easy. Play Monday to Sunday. There are no draws to wait on. Win instantly. It's the multiplier family of Instacash games with over $675,000 to be won instantly. Don't just buy one, buy all, because family is everything. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making family dreams come true.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Welcome back. In fulfilling its mandate to strengthen environmental stewardship across the region, the Sandals Foundation has partnered with local marine NGO Ocean Spirits for turtle conservation research and outreach. Christina John has been speaking with Public Relations Manager at the Sandals Resort, and she has this report.
Grenada is home to one of the region's key nesting sites for the endangered leatherback sea turtles at Livera Beach, which has become a sanctuary in the north of the island. This species produces over 100 eggs during the nesting season. To raise awareness, Sandals Grenada Resort has partnered with Ocean Spirits to provide support in monitoring the activities of the leatherback and hawksbill sea turtles throughout the nesting season. Dillian Forrester is the public relations manager at Sandals Grenada Resort.
We provided financial backing to Ocean Spirits to reach the community, the direct community in the area of Livera, of the community, fishermen, just engaging as many persons as possible who live within the space, and of course all of us who inhabit an island, just to raise awareness and keep track so that we can gather that data to guide us on what we can do to continue to support the organization and biodiversity and the health of our environment that we rely on.
Kate Charles, a marine biologist attached to Ocean Spirits, believes that the leatherback and hawksbill turtles are critically endangered.
Yes, so both leatherback and hawksbill turtles and also greens are found here in Grenada. And all three are on the ICUN red list. So all three are considered endangered at varying levels. So you have leatherbacks, which are considered vulnerable. You have greens, which are considered endangered. And then you have hawksbills, which we should be most concerned about because they're considered critically endangered at the moment. Sure. So we have sort of three main pillars that we work under. So we have research, conservation, and then our outreach. So a lot of our time is spent doing research. So we're collecting the vital data to assess populations. And then we can share this within the local communities. A lot of our community work that we do is based at sort of with kids, whether it's just within communities or working with local schools. We have environmental science clubs. We have summer camp programs. We run Marine Junior Ranger programs, and then we have sort of awareness days, or we'll invite a school to visit the beach at night as part of their learning process. So we don't believe in just staying in the classroom. A lot of our work is getting kids out into the field.
Charles says the turtles do encounter challenges from time to time, but most of which occur outside of Grenada.
Sure, so they're slightly different depending on the species. Leatherback turtles, their main threat right now, their numbers are declining, not just here in Grenada, but throughout the sort of the whole Caribbean region. We're all seeing a decline in leatherback nesting. A lot of the threats that they face are actually occurring outside of Grenada, so it's longline fishing. They're getting tangled up, they're drowning on their migrations to the nesting sites. Our main concern for Grenada is the size of our nesting beaches. Our beaches are getting smaller, and there's fewer and fewer nesting beaches in Grenada left that are actually suitable. Leatherback see quite a large, wide beach. But he does see a sea turtle, whether it's stranded, injured, or just nesting, or somebody's looking for some guidance. We do have a 24-hour hotline, so people can call us, and we can either send somebody to assist or provide guidance over the phone with what's best to do next. Our number is 534-4324, and we're also on WhatsApp.
Ocean Spirits research team recently updated their first aid training and reviewed their latest turtle research protocols to advance conservation efforts. And they've also taken steps to enhance capacity through internships for 6 university students studying marine biology. Fisherfolk from local communities were also exposed to turtle conservation practices and trained to become researchers. This year's research marks the 24th year of sea turtle conservation efforts. Christina John, GBN News.
After several months of concern regarding regular vehicular accidents, the Royal Grenada Police Force said those figures are now decreasing. Christina John has the details.
With more than 60,000 vehicles registered in the entire state of Grenada, the Royal Grenada Police Force is placing emphasis on unlicensed drivers, conducting speed checks, and persons driving under the influence of alcohol and drugs and distracted driving. Despite such large volume of vehicles on the nation's roads, the Traffic Department has reported a major decrease in the number of road accidents for 2023, and that is from the period January to October. Assistant Superintendent of Police Rondell Batiste, officer in charge of the Traffic Department, provided statistics and credited motorists for such reduction.
For 2023, and that stats is from January to October 31st, 2023, we had a total of 2,177 accidents reported throughout the Tri-Island state of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. And for that same period in 2022, we had 2,429 motor vehicle accidents reported. So we see a decrease here of 252 accidents. As it relates to fatal accidents, we have a total of 5 fatal accidents reported for 2023. In comparison to 2022, we had a total of 6 fatal accidents, so a decrease by 1.
A total of 2,105 minor accidents were reported in 2023 as compared to 2,329 for 2022, a decrease of 234 accidents. ASP Batiste indicated that several arrests have also been made.
Have in excess of 15 traffic checks where a number of persons were arrested for the offense of driving without license and also the offense of driving under the influence of alcohol, and a number of fixed penalty tickets were issued for different offenses. So we at the Traffic Department, we are looking forward to the full cooperation of the motoring public.
The officer explained measures that will be implemented for the Yuletide season. ASP Batiste pleads for full cooperation from the motoring public.
The whole aspect of unauthorized lights on motor vehicles, driving under the influence of alcohol, distracted driving, unlicensed drivers, speeding, and dark tint. How we can go about to address those issues? What you will see happening as we move forward, you will see an increase in the number of police officers and traffic wardens conducting foot patrols on our roads. You will see an increase in our mobile patrols. You will also see an increase in terms of radar patrol, and that radar patrol mainly to curb the whole aspect of speeding.
Chrislina John, GBN News.
Representatives from both the private and public sector were involved in a one-day workshop today that is geared towards fostering resilient businesses, boosting investment, and driving economic growth in Grenada. Rena Pierre-Thomas was there and filed this report.
The workshop, funded by the United States Agency for International Development, USAID, under its Caribbean Business Enabling Environment Reform activity, brought together persons from the public and the private sectors to get their input on how business in Grenada can improve their growth. It focused on various aspects, which include access to electricity and renewable energy, digital financial services, and better conditions for access to finance, among others. Natasha Ward, private sector development specialist attached to CBN, spoke of the 3 main pillars of the session.
The first area, access to electricity. We're doing some studies for the private sector because, as you would appreciate, if the private sector is going to propose to government that they'll have some reforms in the area, they need to have a solid understanding. Second area is access to finance. We are working with the Ministry of Legal Affairs, Labor and Consumer Affairs, and we're doing 2 things. We are working on a revision of the Grenada Development Bank Act, and the final area is public-private dialogue. Public-private dialogue really speaks to the private sector and the public sector getting together to discuss business reforms.
CBN is a 2-year, $2.65 million activity aimed at improving the region's business enabling environment, contributing to stronger and more resilient businesses, and unlocking investment opportunities for economic growth. Minister for Mobilization Andy Williams, in his remarks to the participants, said the government is committed to enhancing the business sector, especially in the area of renewable energy.
My government reaffirms its commitment to reform the energy sector, as this is ideal for the transformation of our country. Moreover, we have developed a national energy policy to determine Grenada's optimal energy mix and have completed an assessment of Grenada's generation capacity. In addition, we have also prioritized regulations of the energy generation, expansion, planning, and competitive procurement to support a greener and low-carbon economy.
Program Management Specialist attached to USAID, Dr. Derwin Humphrey, said that his organization is happy with government's attempt to improve the business sector.
It says to me that this country is prepared to roll up its collective sleeve and identify, talk about, and resolve those critical issues that are affecting the establishment of a conducive business environment in Grenada. USAID sees the importance of well-established mechanisms for public-private dialogue to help build consensus and find solutions for a robust business climate, which ultimately leads to strong private sector-led economic growth and transformation.
Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
A critically endangered sea turtle, the hawksbill sea turtle, is the focus of tonight's GBN ISAW.
A good eye catches all. GBN ISAW is brought to you by Claire Vision.
Life is beautiful if only you can see it. Claire Vision Eye Center helps you do just that. We provide expert service, classy eyewear, and cutting-edge technology, all with a quality customer experience. See better, feel better, and look better. Meet us today at clairvisiongrenada.com or call 444-0055, WhatsApp 409-0055, or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Claire Vision Eye Center. Let's see life and the world with a clear vision.
Hawksbill turtle swims into tonight's GBN ISAW. This turtle was captured swimming in the waters around the Sister Isle Carriacou, home to some of Grenada's largest mangrove ecosystems, fostering the diverse life stages of hawksbill turtles. Saline Island stands as one of the many sanctuaries where these majestic creatures can be found. Hawksbills get their name from their unique beak-like mouth, which resembles that of a hawk, and is perfect for finding food sources in hard-to-reach cracks and crevices. These turtles play a key role in the function of marine ecosystems. Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
And still to come, Spotlight Initiative transitions from the European Union to the Ministry of Social Development. Stay with us.
Imagine a Christmas where you decide the gifts,
Win exquisite furniture, delectable festive food, and a vibrant house facelift. The best part? You choose how much of each you desire, tailoring your perfect Christmas blend. Simply shop with us this festive season, and you could be one of many lucky winners. Whether you engage online, join our community events, or shop in store, multiple ways lead to winning. And every week, win delightful surprises just for being a part of our festive spirit. Real Value IGA Supermarket, where you tailor and we deliver the Christmas magic.
Plug into Digicel Plus and get even more entertainment with Disney Plus included. The best of Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, and National Geographic all in one place. Whenever you want, plug into Plus to enjoy Disney Plus and much more with a home fiber bundle. Sign up today. Digicel Plus.
We home for Christmas for 2 T20 internationals at the Grenada National Stadium on Thursday, December 14th and Saturday, December 16th. Locals get 50% off regular match tickets, plus an extra 20% off when you buy your tickets online. Visit windiescricket.com for more info.
The Eye Candy event starts now at Quartz Optical. Get new deals every week. Affordable and stylish eyewear to suit your fashionable style. Get that frame today with no cash and pay absolutely nothing for 90 days. Shop and save on the biggest discounts this month on www.quartzoptical.com. It's easy and convenient. Treat yourself to some eye candy. Only at Quartz Optical. Value you can see. Special conditions apply. Offer valid 1st through 21st November 2023.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
And so it begins. A journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
For a limited time, the NLA has dropped all of the 2X balls from the multi-X draw. This means that you, our valuable players, have greater chances of multiplying your winnings up to 5 times more in our 2X drop promotion.
Yay!
And that's not all. As an additional bonus, there will be fewer free play or FP balls to draw from too. Now you have more reasons to add multi-X to your Playway bets. So, value your dreams, win your way, and multiply your winnings up to 5 times more in the NLA's 2X Dropped promotion. This promotion is extended to Saturday, December 30th, 2023. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
You want to get an insight into your life? Are you willing to find astrological solutions? Master Shivrudra, the world's best psychic and spiritual healer with competency in other services too. He has guided many people who are going through a situation to find solutions to their problems and use astrological remedies for positivity. He provides services to get your ex-love back, negative energy removal, family problem solutions, health problem, and many more.
He located at Grenada CT, George's. Call him or WhatsApp +1 for 735375939.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Paying is faster and easier with Flow FastPay. Use your MasterCard or Visa and pay from anywhere. Log on to discoverflow.co/fastpay and press Consumer. Select your country and enter your account number. Enter the amount to be paid and an email address. Enter your credit card information. You'll receive a payment confirmation with the transaction details, along with a receipt to your email address. It's fast, safe, and easy. Flow, keeping you connected.
Grenada's Spotlight Initiative will transition from the ambits of the European Union to the Government of Grenada and civil society from December 31st, 2023. Mina Pierre-Thomas will give us the details.
The Spotlight Initiative falls under the Ministry of Social Development for implementation of its 6 pillars within the Grenada framework to eliminate all forms of violence against women and girls by 2023. The initiative is a global multi-year partnership between the European Union and the United Nations. Grenada was one of 5 countries in the Caribbean to receive €2 million towards the implementation of the project over the last 4 years. Elaine Henry McQueen is the program coordinator for the Grenada Spotlight Initiative.
Recognizing that the work done throughout the Spotlight Initiative program is embedded in the ministries and civil society organizations. So what is happening in this period with the final date of the 31st of December is that the ownership of the gains and of the results that ownership is solidified, that the sustainability plan is in place, and that also, of course, all of the various last loose ends are tied up.
Mrs. McQueen highlighted the 6 main pillars of the program to be implemented.
One was law and policy reform. And this pillar focused on examining the laws and policies in Grenada and making recommendations to the government around what could be improved. The second pillar was the institutional strengthening, and in particular the institutional strengthening of the government machinery. The third pillar is on prevention, so that our society and the participants, the members of our society, will examine ourselves and see what are the ways in which we behave that cause violence against women. And the fourth pillar was on the delivery of quality essential services to victims and survivors. Fifth pillar has to do with data collection and use. The sixth pillar had to do with the strengthening of the women's movement and the civil society. Grants were provided to civil society organizations to support their development and their own capacity development. Training was providing.
17 non-profit organizations and civil society groups received grants that assisted in implementing projects and plans to help in the development of women and girls through the initiative. EU Ambassador to Barbados and the Caribbean, Mazaluza Wazilesha, and Resident Coordinator for the Caribbean within the UN, Didier Trubuk, said the funding organization is happy with the implementation of the project in Grenada.
The various sectors in the government also join forces and work together. And this is what has happened through the Spotlight initiatives. So that's why we're very happy of the gains so far. We have discussed this morning and presented, all the benefits that Grenada as a nation got from this initiative. And of course, a lot remains to be done, as I said in my opening.
Incredible that it's done so well, the program has done so well. And a lot of it is, of course, due to the drive here in Grenada, as well as fantastic partnership that we've had with UN agencies.
Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
And stay with us. We'll have your international report and sports coming up next.
I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP.
I am VIP. I am vaccinated. I am immunized. I am protected. Our children and nation depend on vaccination for immunization. Childhood vaccination is national priority. It is their protection from disease and sicknesses. Let's all be VIPs and safeguard our beautiful Grenada. I am DJ Blackstorm and I am a VIP health champion. Be a VIP like me.
Let's all be VIP champions.
A message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs. Be a VIP Childhood Vaccination and Immunization Campaign in collaboration with UNICEF and the Pan American Health Organization.
Megaforce Promotions.
This is the U.S. Secret Service. We have the ex-president on the line.
Hey, Waggy T, what's up? I'm doing great, Mr. President.
Please call me Barack. Super Sunday sounds like it's going to be massive. Just want to say it's a wonderful thing you're doing for the people of Grenada. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, sir.
Get ready for the biggest bingo event of the year as Megaforce Promotions presents its signature event, Super Sunday! Super Sunday Mega Bingo! Sunday, December 17th from 5 p.m. at the National Stadium. And this year you can win, wait for it, $140,000 in cash. We're talking cash only. Tickets are $60 for one or $100 for two. Free buses island-wide. Plus 50 bingo fans will get their Christmas packages. This will be the event of the year.
You gotta be mad to miss this.
Sunday, December 17th. Get ready for Super Sunday Mega Bingo.
Merry Christmas.
From the management and staff of Megaforce Promotions.
Michelle, pack your bags. We're going to Grenada.
Calling all royalty. Mackeson has something grand for you. Win prizes fit for a king with Mackeson's Legacy Collect the Crown promotion. Collect 4 original Mackeson crowns. Place them in an envelope with your contact details and drop them in specially marked boxes island-wide. Win a PlayStation 5, a 70-inch smart TV, a year's supply of Mackeson, cold hard cash, and more. With weekly draws streamed live on Facebook and aired on selected radio stations. Win with Mackeson. You must be 18 or older to participate. Other terms and conditions apply. Mackeson, there's only one king. Drink responsibly.
Grenada, get ready. A new season of the Grenleg Debates is coming. Informative, impromptu, bright young minds sparking powerful ideas. The Grenleg Debates, September 2023. Tune in.
Gittins Healthcare Pharmacies have catered for all the early shoppers. So, start your Christmas shopping now and avoid the rush. Visit Gittins Healthcare Pharmacies for your gift sets, toys for the children, hair care and body care products, along with your prescription and over-the-counter medication. Shop early and avoid the Christmas rush at Gittins Healthcare Pharmacies, Central Depredin Street, Guab, the corner of Victoria and Jubilee Street, Grenville, and Wall Street, Grandans.
National Lotteries Authority is a proud sponsor of many cultural activities within the Tri-Island state of Grenada.
My name is Anderson Matterson, also known as Leftist, and I'm a calypsonian and string band music player from Carrico. I support the games of the National Lottery Authority because culture benefits tremendously. Annually, the NLA supports the Carrico and Pittimatney Carnival, the Carrico String Band Music Festival, and all regattas, among other activities. When I play the game of the NLA, I can see where my money goes, and it's an investment into our culture.
Yes, Grenada, when you play the games of the NLA, you enable us to invest in the skills and talents of our people in the areas of sports, culture, and nation building.
Hi, good day. My name is Kyle Sylvester. I am the manager and founder of Case Farming Enterprise. We're an agro-processing business that are involved in the processing of agricultural goods, where we do bottle seasoning packs, lettuce, kale, and broccoli. Sometimes we as human beings get sick or injured on the job. NS provides a safety net for us. I am here to encourage other entrepreneurs and self-employed persons to sign up under the NIS Self-Employment Program.
Good evening, sports fans. The final of the Star Malt Secondary Schools football tournament is set for the Kiani James Athletic Stadium on Wednesday, December the 6th. The matches are slated on the day. St. Andrew's Anglican Secondary will play St. Joseph's Convent St. Andrew in the Girls Open. The junior boys clash will feature St. Andrew's Anglican Secondary in action against Happy Hill Secondary School. The senior boys final will be a repeat of the Power 8 knockout between Boca Secondary School and McDonald College. SAS is the defending champion in the girls division and BSS in the senior division. A new champion will be named in the junior division, as last year's junior champions, McDonald College, did not reach the final this year. Trenchtown continues to lead the A division of Granville Cooperative Credit Union St. Andrews Football League. This as they got the better of Saab Spartan 4-1. Yesterday's victory took them to 9 points as they ramped up their 3-game unbeaten streak in the second match. Santos FC also came away with the victory after idlers arrived outside of the stipulated arrival time at the venue. 16 teams are in the GCCU SAFL, 10 in the A division, and 6 playing out of the B division. Leading Division A is Trenchtown. Telescope is currently at the top of the B division. Meanwhile, at this time, Victoria Park should be in full swing with more football action. Halifax FC plays Strya Boys in the A division of the Granville Cooperative Credit Union St. Andrews Football League. While in Division 1 of the Grenada Football Association SAFL, the Lockhorns with St. David FC. Thorn Bowl CWI Academy to big win over Ireland. A destructive spell from Issei Thorn propelled the Cricket West Indies Academy to an innings and 134 runs win against emerging Ireland in their four-day first-class match on Monday in Antigua. The 19-year-old former West Indies under-19 pacer from Guyana ended with a flattering 4 for 8 from 6 overs, and the Irish were bowled out for a meager 62 in their second innings before lunch. On the penultimate day of the contest at the Coolidge Cricket Ground, it was excitement. Left arm spinner Joshua Bishop grabbed 2 for 5 from 4.4 overs to make him a shoo-in for the Player of the Match award, and Academy captain Naeem Young finished with 2 for 15 from 6 overs, and none of the visitors' batsmen reached 20. Bishop formalized the result about 45 minutes before lunch when he got Matthew Foster caught at deep mid-wicket for 4, playing an ill-advised slog sweep, and emerging Ireland lost their last 7 wickets for 29 in the span of 93 balls. The result meant the CWI Academy took a 1-0 lead in the 2-match series that ends with the second match starting this coming Saturday at the same venue. And And that's what's been happening in the world of sports. And now for a look at your regional and international news report. The United States Army's 1st Security Force Assistance Brigade and the Guyana Defense Force recently held meetings further solidifying the robust military-to-military partnership between the United States and Guyana. Tiana Cole provides more insights into the nature of these discussions.
The United States Embassy in a statement on Tuesday said the U.S. and Guyana Defense Forces discuss upcoming engagements that include strategic planning sessions and processes to enhance military readiness of both countries and their capabilities to respond to security threats. The Security Force Assistance Brigade, SFAB, is a specialized unit of the U.S. Army established to advise and assist partner nations. Since 2022, the SFAB has conducted several joint training exercises with the Guyana Defense Force to strengthen the capacity and capability at the tactical and operational levels. SFAB advisors stated, quote unquote, "We are thankful for the opportunity to train with the Guyana Defense Force as our partners and friends. We look forward to deepening the partnership in the weeks and months to come." GDF Staff Officer 1 General 3 Operations and Training Lieutenant Colonel Andy Pompey said, quote unquote, "The last iteration of the U.S. military training here in Guyana has been of tremendous benefit to the Medical Corps and the 4 Engineers Battalion. The transfer of the knowledge and expertise from the U.S. counterparts under the auspices of the SFAB has equipped our members with invaluable skills that are directly applicable to the dynamic nature of our modern security environment." Lieutenant Pompey added that, quote unquote, "We will witness the positive outcomes of this training. We are confident that the benefits will be enduring, impacting not only our forces' operational capabilities, but also the professional growth of individual members." The SFAB emphasized that enhancing capabilities of partner forces is a testament to collaborative efforts between the respective nations. The U.S. and Guyana enjoy a long-standing security partnership marked by strong collaboration between SOUTHCOM and the Guyana Defense Force, which is focused on disaster preparedness, humanitarian assistance, maritime security, human rights, professional development, defense and public security missions, and countering transnational crime. Tiana Cole reporting for the HGP Nightly News.
Sierra Leone's president says calm has been restored after a group of soldiers attempted to break into the armory of the capital's military barracks. A search is underway for the attackers, and the president has imposed a nationwide curfew. Al Jazeera's Nicholas Hack reports.
Inside this maximum security prison in Sierra Leone's capital, Freetown, masked gunmen are freeing many inmates. Some of them are wearing military fatigue, others civilian clothes. As the detainees flee, security forces exchange fire with what the government described as renegade soldiers trying to destabilize the country. President Victor Edwin says he hasn't seen so much violence since Sierra Leone's civil war. Prisoners are on the run. There are some casualties with soldiers injured. On Sunday morning, Freetown was awoken to the sound of heavy gunfire. Gunmen attempted to break into the armory of the capital's main military barracks, but failed. A nationwide curfew is in place and a search is underway for the culprits. The government is calling on citizens to stay indoors, with President Julius Maada Bio saying security forces are in control of the situation.
Indeed, there were coordinated attacks today against the safety and security of our people, against very sensitive security installments across our country. So these are very, very serious attacks that we take extremely seriously. But when it comes to declaring it as an attempted coup of whatever sort, we will make that determination.
Since Bio's re-election in the widely contested presidential election in June, there has been mounting protest against the government. Rights groups accuse security forces of crackdown on dissent, with members of the political opposition and civil society actors arrested. The West African regional bloc ECOWAS is condemning what it describes as disturbances in Freetown. In a region that has seen 8 coups in 3 years, some fear this is another attempt to take power by force. Nicholas Hawk, Al Jazeera.
The fragile ceasefire between Hamas and Israel entered its 6th day as international mediators strive to prolong the truce. Both sides have released hostages and prisoners as part of the agreement, with the hopes of extending the pause. Israel says that unless Hamas continues to hand over hostages, then it will resume its military campaign. We get more in this NBC News report.
So we are expecting to see more hostages released today because this is the last full day of this truce after it was extended for 2 days. The big question is what will happen after midnight tonight. Israel says that unless Hamas continues to hand over hostages, then it will resume its military campaign. And there are 2 groups in particular that want to see this ceasefire extended badly. They are the families of the hostages who want to buy more time because so far this truce has been working. It's been very delicate, but generally it has been working, with each day Hamas releasing around 10 to 12 prisoners, sometimes a few more, and in exchange Israel releasing about 30 or 30 plus Palestinian prisoners. The people of Gaza desperately want this to be extended because during this last 6 days, they've been able to get some food aid. They've been able to go to their houses. We've been able to be in contact with people. Much of Gaza is destroyed, so that their lives are still incredibly difficult. There's very little food. There's very, very little drinking water, but it is better than being under constant assault. The hostages hope that with each day, there is the chance that their loved ones could be included on these precious freedom lists. For Israel, it is a simple matter. Israel says it will extend the truce as long as Hamas keeps releasing every day around 10 hostages, at least 10 hostages. But Hamas is running out of women and children. So now the negotiations are focused on convincing Hamas to start releasing male prisoners. And Hamas still has quite a few male prisoners, and there are other women and children in Gaza that they are held by other groups. So it is not hopeless. Hamas could be convinced to release some of the male prisoners, particularly some of the male hostages, particularly some of the elderly ones. But so far, we have not seen any breakthrough, and there are deep concerns, particularly from the people of Gaza and those hostage families, that unless there is some sort of breakthrough at the end of the day today, midnight, perhaps tomorrow morning, the bombing could resume again.
That's what's been happening in our world today. of the night's top headlines. Economists and analysts make projections ahead of the 2024 budget presentation on Monday. Government crossed first legal hurdle to enable universal access to water through the National Water and Sewage Authority Amendment Bill 2023. Public bus shed in Mount Gay fenced around by private entity claiming ownership. And in regional news, U.S. military in Guyana to enhance military readiness and capabilities to respond to what it refers to as threats. And internationally, Sierra Leone imposes nationwide curfew after military barracks attacked. In sports, Trench Town continues winning streak in Granville Cooperative Credit Union, St. Andrews Football League. If you missed any part of this newscast, there'll be a rebroadcast at 10 o'clock tonight. Continue to follow us online at www.gbn.gd or on GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel for these and other top stories. I'm Stasia Blake, and that's the news. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Good night.